That's where the clarity is at. You know what? That's where it really matters. On motherfucking Tube U. All right, guys, we're streaming. So I think this is a really good one. And I decided to go live. I've already made 2 videos about this topic, but I decided to just do a podcast on it. So we're just gonna do it. If you guys are not subscribed to the podcast, uh, hit the link in the bio and subscribe to the podcast. But today we're gonna be talking about meet and greets are ruining relationships. I done seen about 5 different situations. I've even reacted to like 2 on my page about how these meet and greets with Chris Brown, and it's kind of crazy when you actually think about it, because we're talking about another human being here. This is not this, like, I get it, he's a celebrity, but it goes to show how far gone humanity really is. Like, this shit is really crazy. People are calling off marriages because of this shit. It's like is actually fucking nuts. But anyway, so let's get into it. We're gonna keep the old format. This podcast number 198. If you guys are subscribed to the podcast, if you're not, make sure you subscribe. Hit the link in the bio. Anyway, let's get into this. How meet and greets are ruining relationships. These shit is crazy, and you know what? They're actually paying for it too. But after this song, this is called "Motion" by J.O., and then we'll get into the podcast. It's actually really great.
Word of the day is cash. Every day, cream. Cash rules everything around me. I'm flexing. It's Friday. In the Lambo. About to go spend $1,000 on dinner. Spend $20,000 in the club. Fuck 3 bitches. And I'll wake up tomorrow richer than I woke up today.
Yeah, she only want me cause I'm chosen. Wrist frozen, dick game gotta open. This ain't no joking. To be a wife of a nigga like me, I know she hoping, but keep that drain poke. Got a fetish for these nice things, yachts and boats. Sip a champagne bottle while I'm copping broke. You love my style, trust me, I'm hot. I know I find it so hard these days not to boast. I got women that I wanna fuck, paper that I wanna make. Condo got a crazy view, house in
Guys, like the
put it all up on the line. Always got a lot of stake. All my niggas in
Get some light to the
I'ma
live.
need a bigger plate. Bad bitch, want a purse and a dinner date. There's no in between, I'ma have to find a way. Told her I'ma need some head on the interstate. You can ask about me, I'ma tell you what they finna say. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, doubled up, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, doubled up, I got motion. Yeah, been him since my birthday. Go against me, you'll have your worst day. I said no shots direct, I don't lurk, man. I be out in all black with time to put in work, man. Hold on, I just got another check. Hold on, I just got another check. And the money's all there, I ain't got a check. Still hating on me, it's yourself, you should fucking check. And you know what I fucking rap, T and La Familia says a lot about you. If you not feeling us, never be no killing us. Squad a big threat, nigga, it ain't even 10 of us. Yeah, small circle, how I keep it. Your girl hit me on the low, cause I can keep a secret. Told you boys that I was a problem, should've peeped it. Now you wonder why I got him so mad, it's the reason. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, doubled up, I got motion.
All right, guys, that was "Motion" by J.O. And if you guys are on live on TikTok, just double tap the screen. Let's get a few hundred likes, maybe 1,000. Let's try to get some likes, get more people on the live. So this way, we get more people to the content, because I think this is a really good conversation. So today we're going to talking about how these ridiculous ass meet and greets are ruining relationships. And you know, like, I get it. And I wouldn't even say it's okay. I wouldn't even say it's okay, because I remember I was talking about this with somebody today, and we were talking about, you know, even if you were single, cool, right? But even still, it's not cool. So I guess a lot of celebrities do this, but as of lately, and Chris Brown has been doing this for years. So Chris Brown does this thing. I guess before or after the concert. I've honestly never been to a Chris Brown concert. I've only ever been to one concert my entire life, like one concert the entirety of my life. And this was like Summer Jam 2013 or something like this. I went with J.O. And that J.O. is the guy who was just rapping on the song Motion. Um, so this was a long time ago. But I guess that these meet and greets are like maybe after the concert or before and after, or maybe there's not even a concert. I guess Chris Brown is doing these meet and greets and where he's taking pictures with fans. Now, I remember seeing this years ago, right? But I guess this year it just surfaced that, that it's become a problem. And I never really gave it any real thought because no girl that I know or any girl that I've ever dated has went to a meet and greet. And not only are they going to these meet and greets, these women are paying like $1,100 to take a picture. Now I get it. He's a celebrity. People want to see him. Some people are diehard fans. But if you don't have the money, you shouldn't be going to a concert and paying $1,100 just to take a picture with another human being. That's crazy. And a lot of the times, usually how it goes is a lot of times if you see like a celebrity in public, they'll give you a picture, right? Hey, can I get a picture? They'll give you a picture. Usually the picture costs nothing. But I guess, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking his game. I'm not knocking his game at all because if I could charge people $1,100 or $1,000 to take a picture, believe I would do it. And I'd be there all day. I'd be there all day. Because imagine if there's like 100 or 200 people there paying $1,100. So you telling me this man can possibly make $200K in 2 hours taking pictures? If I could do that, of course I would do that. I'm not going to lie. I would do that. But when you talk about millennials and a lot of people, most people in the United States don't even have $1,000 in their bank account. That's crazy. That's 1,000% crazy. And I just think, and $1,000 is in retrospect, is really not a lot of money. It's not really like a lot of crazy money. When you think about it, it's $1,000. But for some people, that's a lot of money. And these women are going and paying their hard-earned money just to take a picture with Chris Brown. But look, that's not even the bad part. That's not even the bad part. And I did 2 videos on this. I had reacted 2 videos on this. And basically, one video I was saying, it's kind of crazy how women are just paying $1,100 just to take a picture. I get it. It's Chris Brown. I said everybody loves Chris Brown, but apparently not, because there are a lot of people in the comments talk about he's a wife beater or he's assaulting people, whatever, the whole situation with Rihanna. But, there's a lot of details to that story. That was a long time ago. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but fans are fans at the end of the day. Chris Brown has been around, I believe 10 plus years, right? He's been around for a really long time. So fans are going to be fans and they don't really care about none of that shit. But what's crazy is I did another video and I saw one guy called off his engagement because of the inappropriate pictures that was taken at this meet and greet. So supposedly the story goes that, this guy, some girl's fiance paid for her to go to, I guess this concert or a Chris Brown meet and greet. And if you don't know, the pictures are about $1,100 or $1,000, anywhere from $1,000 to $1,100 just to take a picture. So he's taking a picture and with these girls, and I guess her fiance paid for it. And the problem comes where the picture actually came out and he has her hoisted up. Now, I'm not sure if any of the pictures, like if you're on TikTok, you can see the screen, but I believe it's one of the pictures where like she's like hoisted up. I don't think it's that in particular girl, but I remember seeing it. And a guy who who called off the marriage with his fiance, he said that the picture was inappropriate and he wasn't feeling it. So as a result, he called it off. He called it off and he said, you know what? I'm calling off this marriage because I think how she conducted herself is greatly inappropriate. He didn't like it. And he literally called off the marriage because of these pictures. Now, I look in the comments at some of these things, and some girls have sense. Like some girls, you can see them. Oh, my man would have a heart attack, or my man wouldn't do. He wouldn't like that, so I'm not going to do it. But it's like, what allows somebody to make those kind of decisions? And what it is, they don't have respect for their man. That's all it is. They don't have respect for their man. If a girl is going to go take an inappropriate picture like that with her man, with another celebrity, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter because
if you guys want to,
oh damn, my shit froze. It doesn't matter who it is because he's another human being. He's a human being like you and I, and if you're gonna go disrespect your partner and go and take a picture like that to post on the internet. And that's another thing, right? It's like these pictures are just being taken, but who's posting all these pictures? I guess the women, they post these pictures and they just think that it's a cool thing to do. So when they do it, it's like, well, all right, we're just gonna like post these pictures and think that nobody's going to see. I don't understand how that works. I don't understand how that works where it's like you're gonna post a picture and your man's gonna see and thinking that he's not gonna be upset. And why? I guess some people would say, well, it's not that big of a deal. It's Chris Brown. Listen, I'm telling you now, if your girl goes and take a picture, especially one that she paid for, she will cheat on you. 1,000% she'll cheat on you. How do we know? Because these celebrities, they do what they want with fans. Absolutely. We know. Maybe not all celebrities, but we know that for the bulk of it, they're doing what they want with fans. So if your girl or wife or fiance is going to pay $1,100 to take an inappropriate picture, especially if you're in a relationship, she would cheat. She would cheat. Because I promise you, if she'll go out her way to pay $1,100 just to take a picture, if Chris Brown said, come backstage with me, baby, or let's come to the after party, or come on my tour bus, I bet you my bottom dollar she's going. I bet you my bottom dollar she's going. Because if you'll pay $1,100 just to take a picture with a human being, come on, you're gonna give him that ooshquash gooshwash. You're gonna give him that smooshwash gooshwash. You're gonna give it to him. And you're gonna do it willingly. Some of these girls, like, look at some of these pictures. She's putting her leg up on him, like she's hugging him from behind. This girl's like on her knees, like she's about to give him fellatio. And you think that if he wanted it, he couldn't have it? Somebody's like, oh, it's just a picture, right? Just a picture. A picture that will ruin your relationship. Just a picture. Just a picture. And for somebody to say that they wouldn't go backstage with Chris Brown if they wanted, come on now. That's the easiest setup in the world. You are such a fan that you're willing to pay $1,000 just to take a picture with another human being. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You couldn't give me Ice Spice. You couldn't. I don't know what celebrity I like. I think Rihanna's cute, but I'm not a really crazy big fan. I don't know. It doesn't matter what it is. I wouldn't pay $1,000. And $1,000 is not crazy. It's not a lot of money, but that can go towards something else. I'm not going to spend it to take a picture. I've only ever been to one concert, let alone I'm going to pay to go, take a picture. It doesn't matter who it is. Nicki Minaj, Tyler, she's like, isn't that girl like 19 years old? I'm not paying to take a picture with her. And besides, she's a cute girl, but I've talked to girls that look better than her, I have girls in my life that look better than her. And she's like, she's a cool dancer, but she's really skinny. Like, not really my type. It doesn't matter. I'm not paying $1,000 to take a picture with any celebrity. I'm not really into the idol worship, and it's really crazy. But that's not even the problem. The problem is, look at some of these provocative pictures. Girls are like bending over in front of him, and he's like, got them from hoisting their waist from the back. Yeah, imagine you go on the internet and you see your girl getting bent over by Chris Brown, or your wife getting bent over by Chris Brown. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Some guys would lose it. And I don't blame that guy who called off his marriage because he see his girl being held up, booty cheeks grabbed and spread by Chris Brown. I would lose it too. Because these are the type of girls that make exceptions for celebrities. Oh my God, it's my childhood crush. I said a long time ago on the old podcast, if your girl has a celebrity crush and she's real fanatic about it, you need to watch out. You need to watch out. Because if she ever get called backstage, she's going to take it. It's a once in a lifetime chance. And they know that these celebrities is not about to wife them. But you got to understand, these celebrities are human beings too. I remember Drake saying in the song, I like regular. Well, he said, he's like, I love to fuck on a regular bitch or something like that. Like they like regular girls too. There are beautiful regular girls in this world. Maybe some that look better than any famous person you ever seen. So it's like, dude, and don't think that's okay. Because some guys, I'm trying to be cool and be like, well, it's just Chris Brown. She's just enjoying herself. It's not a big deal. You have no self-respect. You are the definition of a simp. I wouldn't respect you. And understand, if your girl cheats on you, you can't complain. Now, if you're into that, if you like to watch that stuff, you're into that weird shit, hey, that's you. No judgment for me. If you own up to that, if that's what you're into, cool. But this is a really, really big problem. And paying $1,000 for it is crazy. It's really, really crazy. So to say that shit, yeah. You're welcome. Somebody in the comments said, I remember finding you when I was younger. Just want to say thank you. You saved me from so many headaches. You're welcome. I appreciate it. But I mean, listen, here's another headache I can save you from. Don't allow your girl to go to no meet and greets. And I wonder if some of these girls get taken home at meet and greets. Because I remember seeing like some years back that Trey Songz was doing it. And if you hear the crazy stories that be coming up on my timeline about Trey Songz, there'd be all types of like essay stuff and all types of crazy shit. I mean, I don't know if they're true or not, right? Because it's all rumors. I don't know if he's ever been convicted for any of it. But that shit is nuts. All of that shit is nuts. All of it is nuts. All of it is nuts. Even if your girl says, you know what? If you ask her, hey, would you pay $1,000 to go take a picture with Chris Brown or your favorite celebrity? And she says, well, if I had the money, yeah, you got one. You got one. You might as well cut your losses while you ahead, because it's just not ideal, man. It's not ideal for a relationship, and that shit can really be heartbroken. And as a man, honestly, you got to have enough respect for yourself. And I think that any guy that's okay with this just doesn't have enough respect for themselves. Right now, like something like that, I wouldn't say you have minor red flags, then you have major red flags, right? And I would say that this is a minor red flag. It's a minor red flag if not if they go and take the picture. That's grounds for breakup. It's a minor red flag if you say to your girl, would you go take a picture with Chris Brown? Would you go pay $1,000? Most women are not trying to pay $1,000. Then again, I could be wrong because there's women doing it. This guy's making 50, 60, 70, maybe 100 racks off for taking pictures, which is nuts. But If you ask your girl, would you go take a picture with Chris Brown? She says, if I had the money, sure. Or if I got the money. If she just says, yeah, I would. Even if you have to pay $1,100, yeah, that's a minor red flag. And you should be concerned. And like I said before, the reason why you should be concerned for this shit is because if they will go out their way to pay hard-earned money to take a picture, you know what happens if they were given the opportunity. Look at some of these pictures they're taking. On their knees. I see this. Look at the picture on the screen. One girl's on her knees. And I think, sometimes I think that like these girls take these pictures and maybe they convince themselves like, oh, maybe if I do all this extra sexual shit, maybe he'll give me a chance. Or maybe he'll take me backstage. I bet some of them be whispering in his ear like, oh, just let me get one chance. I promise you'll love it. Which is crazy because I bet that happens. I promise you that happens. I promise you that happens. Any girl that's willing to pay $1,000 to go fucking do that will compromise himself. And listen, this may seem like a red pill spill, and I don't even consider myself a red pill guy, but this is just the facts. This is just the facts of it. I believe in love. I believe in holding hands. I'm not on that crazy shit, but this is truth. This is truth. And you know what's the sad part? The girls who go to these things and their boyfriend pay for it. That's disgusting. That is 1,000% disgusting. I'll say it again. The girls who go to these things and their boyfriends, their husbands, their fiancés, their boo thing, their booski, their pookie, whatever you want to call it. And these guys are paying for this shit, bro. It is disgusting. It's basura. It's horrible. Oh my God. They have no respect for you. This is a thing that's been coming up on my TikTok a lot. I've been seeing girls that have like boyfriends. They have a boyfriend, right? And then they'll be like, oh, I got a boo in another state, right? They have a boo in another state. And they go visit their boo in another state while their boyfriend's dropping them off to the airport. And then they come back and they buy their boyfriend a little gift, like something from the airport, like a keychain when they went to Denver or something like that. And then a lot of the times these girls are like, yeah, my boyfriend paid for the trip. Oh my God. Imagine that. You paying for your girlfriend's trip for her to go fly to see another dude. That is crazy. That is crazy. And this has to be talked about because guys are just thinking that this shit is normal. You don't investigate. You don't act. How can your girl go on a trip? She's not speaking to you all the time and you don't ask for pictures. First of all, why is she going on a trip by herself? Like, you guys don't question this? Like, that's nuts. Listen, I get it. Sometimes there's such thing as business trips, right? Girls have business trips. If I've ever been in a relationship and any girl of mine went on a trip, I was invited. And I actually was told, please come. And if I didn't come, all right, cool, that's fine. But I was invited. I could have got a ticket, anything. There was no playing chicken on that I really got invited. But if you didn't get invited, if you're not being called or talked to consistently, that's something you should be worried about. Especially like whose girlfriend is just taking a random trip to Miami by them. Oh my God, Miami too? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear I'm visiting family by myself. If you're going on a trip, I'm coming with you. And if I'm not coming with you, okay, cool. When you come back, don't ask me to pick you up. And understand you are single now. You are single now. But like, it just astonishes me that girls are doing this type of shit. They're going to meet and greets, taking inappropriate pictures, just have no regards or no respect for their man. And then these guys are staying with them. Do you hate yourself? Do you not have any respect for you? That shit is nuts to me. I could never, like, I wouldn't even let it work me up because I wouldn't deal with it. Like, that's just nuts. Like, I would love to speak to a guy whose girlfriend took one of these pictures and he's still with her. Like, I would love to interview him. Like, what's his emotions? Because then the guy's, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm not insecure. Insecure? Your girl's taking pictures in sexual positions with another man. It doesn't matter if nothing happened. She's showing you she has the potential to let it happen. Like, do we not think about this? Is that not crazy? Because to me, that's beyond crazy. Like, that's just nuts. 1,000% nuts. But this has to be talked about because I see this as the thing. You should not tolerate this. You shouldn't. And the big problem is even the guys who do want to stay with their girls, and maybe your girl didn't cheat, but she went and did something inappropriate like this. If you never talk about it, if you never say anything, if you never let her know it bothered you, or if you feel disrespected, what's going to happen? She'll do it again. She'll just do it again. And now you're in a situation where, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, my girl, she goes to like the meet and greets and takes, little sexual pictures with Chris Brown or Trey Songz or Justin, whoever, the Michael B. Jordan. It's whatever, So you just out here just getting disrespected. You just allow disrespect. I mean, if you into that, will you like your girl being pleased by other men? That's different. If you're into that, cool. But don't allow this shit. And if it's something bothers you, you have to let it be known. Me personally, I have a different type of standard. If that happens, she's done. Done. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You went and took a picture with Chris. Oh, let me see them. Oh, that's nice. We over, right? Oh, babe, stop. No, I'm dead serious. You're done. You're done. You're getting blocked. I'm done with you. And I get it. Everybody's different. Not everybody has that type of abundance mindset where they're just going to leave a girl for some pictures. Right? Everybody's a little different. And I would love to see what Chris Brown has to say about this shit. Like, I would love to see, like, I would love to see, like, what he thinks about this. Because we know how Chris Brown get down. I don't think Chris Brown plays that shit. I don't think he does. Like, come on. If you've been in the public, if you've been growing up anywhere from the 2000s to now, or even if you're a 90s baby, and you've seen the inception of Chris Brown, and if you watched his life in the public eye, we know how he gets down in his relationships. I don't think that he would ever accept somebody taking inappropriate pictures with his girl. So I know he has to be saying, yo, this shit is crazy. What I'm getting paid. That's something for him, is something that comes with the territory. But that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And it is a loyalty thing. It is. It's a level of loyalty. Some people would consider that cheating, actually. Cheating is, some people have this idea that cheating is whatever you wouldn't do. Whatever you wouldn't do in front of your partner's face is cheating. So flirting, talking inappropriate, taking inappropriate pictures, doing inappropriate things, touching inappropriately. And the crazy part is, and this is what everybody has to testify to. If you did it to her, it will be the end of the world. It will be the end of the world. Yeah, there's been times a girl looked at me. All jokes aside, this has really happened to me on numerous occasions in different relationships too. We'll be out to eat, and obviously the waitress probably thinks I'm cute, or she may have said it, or just extra nice to me. And I'll admit, sometimes it doesn't seem like she's so not as nice to my partner. And oh, I know she likes you. You like this bitch? Oh, do you know her? Oh, what is the case? Like, I don't understand, right? You're not even taking an inappropriate picture. The girl, she's looking at you too long. It's a wrap. It's a problem. Let alone, you going to take a picture, it'd be the end of the world. Girls get mad if you follow Too many girls on Instagram. Oh, that's a red flag. And it'd be the same girls going taking pictures bent over. Or it'd be the same girls going taking pictures on their knees in front of Chris Brown, alluding to the fact that she wants to give him fellatio. Right? It'd be the same girls that do that. But then you follow like 12 celebrities, and oh, why do you follow so many celebrities? This is a red flag. I've seen it. I've actually seen this in the mall not too long ago. Some girls arguing with her boyfriend about all these guys that he follows, and the girls look nothing like him. Oh, they don't look nothing like me. This is what you like? You like big booty hoes with long hair, with good hair? Let alone going and taking pictures. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts, and you guys cannot tolerate this. Don't tolerate this under any circumstances. Under any circumstances at all. If it's a problem for you, you have to speak. You know, a lot of times I tell guys, well, you know, you don't want to allow your girl to know something that's bothering you, because if you let her know it's bothering you, she'll use it against you. But this is something that you have to speak on, because this is grounds for termination. These are boundaries that are crossed. Boundaries are different from little things that may get under your skin. This is almost outside of the realm of relationship dynamics. I mean, it is relationship dynamics, but this is just blatant disrespect. This is something that you shouldn't tolerate at all. At all whatsoever. And if you have a problem with that, say something. Some guys have a different level of standards. Some guys, if this happened to them, they're done. I hold myself at a high standard, and if that happened to me, I don't care if it was Chris Brown. I don't give a fuck if it was the president. If you do something inappropriate and you're boasting and doing this, no. I need the type of girl that has the mindset that's another human being. It's nothing special about him. That's another human being. It's nothing special about him. Cool. I'm in a relationship. I'm going to respect my partner. And if your partner's going on dudes, it's simple. They just don't have respect for you. Plain and simple. And there's no other way around that. Seriously. Don't tolerate this. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm talking about this. Don't tolerate this shit, because that shit is not cute. It's not funny. And anybody who's saying, and like if you're talking to a girl and she says, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a picture. This is just a picture? Somebody on their knees and you have a man bent over? You shaking your booty cheeks on another man? It doesn't matter if it's Chris Brown. You don't argue with them. You don't go back and forth, because they're basically saying, shut up, I ain't got no respect for you. I'm going to do what I want. And then I'm going to still be with you in a relationship. That's what that translates to. Because their actions are showing they don't have respect for you. Which I guess you can say is a partial thing, because you don't have enough respect for yourself. Because if you demanded more respect for yourself, I guarantee you that she wouldn't do that. Girls know who they could get away with that shit with and who they can't. And there's no point in going to take a picture if you're not going to post it, I guess. And I'm thinking about it. What's the point of having a picture with Chris Brown if you're not going to post it? I think that even if I didn't date her, if I wasn't dating a girl and I started dating a girl and I went on her profile and saw these pictures of Chris Brown, I wouldn't wife her. I wouldn't wife her, because it lets me know where her mindset is at. Remember, people show you who they are with their actions. You just got to sit back and analyze and understand what's going on. And the shit is really crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take a few questions for maybe about 15, 20 minutes. But we're going to end this podcast off. This podcast 198. Don't make exceptions for celebrities. Don't think it's okay because if your girl goes sees a celebrity, she takes a picture for celebrity. It was the same thing with the Keke Palmer thing. Right? How they were going up on stage and talking, oh, it's Usher. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you think Usher's gay or straight. It doesn't matter. It's disrespect. It's a principle thing. It doesn't matter. You don't have any respect for your partner. And if you get that loose to where you do something like that, I think you guys chose the wrong partner. But we're going to end this off. The song is JL Motion. And then after that, I'll take a few questions from you guys.
especially my guys on Zoom.
Word of the day is cash. Every day, cream. Cash rules everything around me. I'm flexing. It's Friday. In the Lambo. About to go spend $1,000 on dinner. Spend $20,000 in the club. Fuck 3 bitches. And I'll wake up tomorrow richer than I woke up today.
Yeah, she only want me cause I'm chosen. Wrist frozen, dick game gotta open. This ain't no joking. To be a wife of a nigga like me, I know she hoping, but keep that drain poke. Got a fetish for these nice things, yachts and boats. Sip a champagne bottle while I'm copping broke. You love my style, trust me, I'm hot. I know I find it so hard these days not to boast. I got women that I wanna fuck, paper that I wanna make. Condo got a crazy view, house sitting on a lake. Put it all up on the line, know it's got a lot of stake. All my niggas in it too, I'ma need a bigger plate. Bad bitch, want a purse and a dinner date. There's no in between, I'ma have to find a way. Told her I'ma need some head on the interstate. Okay, that's about me, I'ma tell you what they finna say. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, doubled up, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Yeah, I got motion. Bitch, I leveled up, doubled up, I got motion. Yeah, been him since my birthday. Go against me, you gon' have your worst day. I send no shots direct, I don't lurk, man. I be out in all black with time to put in work, man. Hold on, I just got another check. Hold on, I just got another check. And the money's all there, I ain't got a check. Still hating on me, it's yourself, you should fucking check.